So we're off to Barrie, Ontario to meet up with Parth, an international student, and his host/landlord, Karen. Now, they met through an app that sort of works like a matchmaking app, except it's for international students looking for affordable housing and people who have a spare bedroom and looking for a little help around the house. Now, it sounds like a very simple arrangement, and we're looking forward to seeing how they're getting along. Hello, Parth. Nice to meet you. Thanks so much for having me.
Absolutely.
You too. Jan, nice to meet you. Thank you so much for having me.
So this is where upstairs is Karen's.
All right.
And this is our living room, our TV, little couches. Then on this side, my room's over here and my bathroom as well.
Why did you choose to study in Canada?
Canada is a really diverse country because they have people coming all over from all over the world. And they have different cuisines, like you see Chinese, Indian, French, everywhere. Like Mexican, you'll find food from everywhere in the world. I want to be one of the best Indian chefs that are out there.
All right. Let's talk about the expenses. Studying here is not cheap.
My fees for first year were, I think, almost $18,000.
Okay, take me back. So $18,000.
Yeah.
That's first year's
Yeah.
tuition, just tuition itself.
Just tuition. Not including my knife kit, not including my books, not including my uniform or anything.
All in all, how much would you say you've spent? And I know you've still got 2 months left, but
I'd say more than $50,000, $70,000 for sure.
was that money that you had saved up, or how did?
So my parents took 4 loans.
Oh wow!
After I'm done with my studies, like 6 months or 1 year after I'm done with my studies, I start paying the loan back. We were told that you're gonna have a different life. You're gonna be living alone, but they did not tell that how expensive it is. Like $1 here is equal to 60 rupees in India. So like, if I'm paying $700, $800, that's like 50,000 rupees back home, and that's my dad's monthly salary. So the initial first $2,000 that I got, I ran out of it real fast, and I did not have any more money to give as my last month's rent to my landlord. So I had to move to another home that was a home that I shared with 7 other international students. So that was a big shock for me, and I was down quite a lot. I was depressed for a while. I was getting sick. I was sleep deprived. I couldn't focus on my college or anything. I couldn't focus at work.
All right, let's talk some good news. I want to know a little bit about how you found SpacesShared. Was this talking amongst your friends? Was this something at the university?
So our college was promoting different programs like SpacesShared. So I was like, let's at least try it out and see what they're offering. We set our preferences, like they asked me what my hobbies were.
And in terms of when you finally saw Karen's profile and the match was made, what did you think of Karen? Why did you think it was a good fit?
I did not actually know that much until we met online and talked about it. So I found out that she was an introvert and she wasn't opening up that much. So I visited the place before I moved in, and then we went ahead and signed the contract and everything.
What was that first sleep like?
Relaxing. It was heavenly.
It's actually worked out really well. The room wasn't being used. Why not give it to someone who needs it? Something that was affordable. I don't think I would feel right making a huge profit off someone when they don't have the money to give. I didn't want to take too much from someone and put them further behind in terms of debt. To me, it's not just renting a room, it's creating a home for someone. So, and we do have some similar interests, so I think that's helped. So we've done a few things where just some shared experiences, like we went apple picking in the fall, for example.
She would take me out and we would go to downtown Barrie and we would explore.
And the fact that he loves animals, that was really important to me.
She had cats and I missed my dog so much, and she made me feel comfortable with her.
I'm curious, throughout this journey, even before sort of the SpacesShared program, did you ever consider renting your home out?
That room is now, it's underutilized. I was using it as a guest room for my parents. So I was considering different options, whether to do Airbnb or find a student. So I have an inflammatory disease along with fibromyalgia. So I get a lot of bad pain flares. Just knowing there was some there to help me with a few extra things. Taking the bins down in the fall, he helped me a lot with putting away the patio furniture, helping with the leaves and things like that. Because I'm used to living on my own, I'm used to doing things by myself, and it's a struggle sometimes. So it's just having an extra pair of hands here to help with things was one of the draws for me for the program.
Parth has traveled hundreds and hundreds of kilometers to be here. Have you learned a little bit about sort of his culture? Has it given you a bit of a wider world sort of knowledge?
Yeah, that's been one of the biggest benefits, I would say, is hearing from someone firsthand their lived experiences and what they've had to go through to get here. I've never lived in another country. Just being able to compare different living situations and even being able to communicate with his family. They actually sent a care package here. As a gift to me, they actually sent a beautiful blue and white sari, which is a traditional Indian dress. So that's a really nice, it was a really nice gift and a really nice memento from our time together.
I'm not paying that much rent. I have a good home. I have an actual kitchen that I get that is just for me and another person. So now it's getting better.